Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be doing a collab with my friend here on YouTube, Messer Makeup. I am super excited to do this video. We decided to create face charts for each other and swap them. So I had a lot of fun designing my face chart for her, and she had a lot of fun designing my face chart for me. I will put her face chart somewhere over here, or while I'm like doing my makeup, I'll go ahead and put that there so you can like reference that. Okay, so I found my glue and I do have my spoolie. So I'm gonna go ahead and block out my brows. Never done this before, so it'll definitely be interesting. Just gonna put some glue in my eyebrows. Really get it in there. Now don't take this as a tutorial, please. This is not a tutorial on how to block out your eyebrows. Alright, so we got them all glued down. I think that is honestly as good as it's gonna get. I'm actually gonna take some powder foundation and kind of like press that on top.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
So this is clearly not working. So I'm just gonna pretend like my eyebrows aren't there. And I already started to put on my foundation and then I found my glue. So I need to re-watch how to do that because I don't think this is it. This isn't it. But for now, and time's sake, I'm gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna pretend like they're non-existent and they're not there. Because I thought this is how you do it, but I guess not. I'm just gonna go in with my KVD Vegan Beauty. I already started putting this on. I do have the shade Light 06. And I'm just gonna try and like see if that would help. Yeah, that doesn't do anything with my eyebrows. Thought I knew how to cover my eyebrows, but I honestly guess I don't. Now this just looks like a horrendous scaly mess that we're unfortunately gonna have to roll with. So I'm just gonna blend out the foundation that I had on. We have that base done. And by the way, if you do want a review on this, I will go ahead and do a review or do a wear test, whatever you want. I do have oily combination skin. So just in case you do want a review of that product, be sure to let me know down below. Okay, so we're just gonna ignore like the shade difference. I mean, I feel like it's a pretty good match. I just piled it on like a lot. So in the eye look, we're pretending that I have no eyebrows because this was a fail. I even messaged Abby and she had a good laugh because this was just really, really bad. First thing we're gonna do is my eye area. So it's a very dramatic kind of eye look. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some contour in here, kind of like over my brows, because where she would have put the brows, there is like a shadow there. So I'm just gonna try and emphasize that. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go into my Just Because LA. So I'm just gonna go into my LA Colors Just Because blush. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that into this area right here, the brow bone, I guess that would be. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. And I'm just really gonna load that and really heavily contour and kind of bring it into like a point, because that's how she has it in her tutorial, in her face chart, I mean. Just gonna really emphasize that area. And I'm kind of going over my brows too, just to kind of, you know, hopefully that can save them. Oh, there might have been some purple on here. Oops. Oh well. I'm going to kind of try and bring that into a point right here, because it does come into a point right above the tip of the nose. And I'm just going to do the other side and just kind of like match them up. Now, Abby does really beautiful makeup, and honestly, this is so out of my comfort zone. Whenever she was designing mine, I was so nervous of what she was gonna give me, because she does these beautiful, intricate designs, and I'm just like, I don't know if I could do that. Like, I was worried I would not be able to do anything like that. So I'm hoping that I can redeem myself. I'm just trying to create that shadow of like a deepened eye socket is pretty much what I'm trying to go for right now. And I'm really just like putting that on there and trying to keep this as bare as possible. Okay, so we got this done. This is one of those moments where you have to trust the process, because even I'm just like, okay, I don't normally see myself like this, so I'm just gonna really trust the process, because I think this is one of those looks that if you don't, you're just gonna give up. So we trust the process. So it has a very dramatic kind of wing, like, I mean, going all the way out. Have this L'Oreal La Matte signature eyeliner. I'm just gonna go ahead and create a very dramatic eyeliner. Actually wound up doing the rest of my eye makeup, or at least the eyeliner, off of camera because it was taking way too long, but I finally got it to how I like it. Now, they're definitely not even. They're definitely sisters, not twins. But for the first time doing like dramatic eyeliner like this, I kind of like it. It's definitely a look. Now we're gonna go on to the stained glass portion of that, which will be up there. I'm gonna go ahead and draw my squares for the stained glass. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go from my eyebrow and just go up towards the hairline, or like more like this. There we go. Now, for whatever reason, it won't connect, probably because of the glue, but we're just gonna go ahead and roll with it. And then it goes from here. Underneath the lash line, she does have a little bit of the color that we used to contour, so I'm just gonna very lightly just go underneath right in here. Now I want to do this before I do my colors, because I will be using this brush for it, and I don't want it all like to mix together. So I'm just gonna lightly go right there. So now on to the colors. So she has blue, green, pink, red, and yellow. So for the red and yellow, I'm going to go into the Caliente Artist Couture palette. I'm just going to be taking the yellow and the red shade. how she had her blush was really angled and sharp. So I'm just going to go into my Color Maze blush. This is in mauve or whatever, but it doesn't look mauve to me. It looks more on the red side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little like brush right here. I'm going to go into it and just kind of literally just draw a line where I want this blush to be, and then just kind of work my way up. That way I can get that really structured look that she wants and still be able to put it on. So now that I made the placement, I'm just going to go ahead and put on some blush. This blush is really pretty. There's also blush on the temples, so I'm just going to go ahead and add that right here, because it does show that in the picture as well. Just kind of like that. So I think that is it with the blush. It's looking really sharp and exactly how she wanted that. So next thing we're gonna do the bottom neck part, which is the one thing I'm very nervous about, specifically for the staining that it might cause. I'm gonna be going into these Wet n Wild paint pots. I do have like a red shade and a black shade. So I'm gonna go into the black shade first. And I'm just gonna blend down my neck. Version of this, and I'm gonna blend that down to my neck as well, like a little bit around there. So I think that is as good as it's going to get. And it's really hard to see on camera, but let me just go ahead and shut that. It's really hard to see on camera, but that's kind of what it looks like. You have lips. So I'm going to be going into a Wet n Wild black lipstick in the shade Widow's Peak, and then I'm going to be going into this Cloud Pout by Wet n Wild. That's a more red shade. Aren't as red as, you know, in the picture, but I really do like how black looks instead with this kind of look as opposed to the red lipstick, only because it kind of enhances the stained glass and the blush and like the underneath neck part. So I kind of just left it like that. But I really do like how this looks. I will do a side-by-side of the face chart and how this came out. But what do you think? I really like how this looks. It definitely was challenging. Blocking out my brows was not something that worked for me. What sucks is that didn't work. But I really do like how this looks. This is really pretty. Now, I don't think I'd be comfortable going out in public like this, but for like a one-time YouTube video, like this is pretty. This is really pretty. It definitely challenged me quite a bit, especially with the winged eyeliner. I hope you like this video, and be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification button, and be sure to check out Abby's video. I'll be sure to link it down below, or at least in the cards. It's whichever. I believe I just link it down below. I'll be sure to link it down below for you guys. Please check out her channel, and please check out the face chart that I'm going to make for her. Hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.